just gonna turn off this waiting room for anyone who's in there.
We've decided, he's talking as a unit.
Cool, so we have about 1 minute. I'm just gonna wait until everybody else shows up.
And
got Bonnie, Amy, Jen, Elaine, Christy, Maureen. What's up, you guys? I think we have like 2 or 3 more people, so I'm just gonna wait another. Can you guys all hear me okay?
No, I can't barely hear you.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you either. That's Christy.
Is that any better? Can you hear me? No, you still can't hear
That's a
me.
little bit better.
A little bit.
No, okay, let me turn this music off. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. So no music. I don't know what's going on with that. Every time I try to play music, it screws up the audio. So I'm gonna just keep the music off. If you guys want to put music on at your house, put on whatever you like. Just have it quiet enough so that you can still hear me. We're gonna do 45-second intervals today. So it's 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. The 15 seconds is gonna be used as a transition to the next exercise. So we have 45 seconds on, 15 off. We're gonna do that for basically the whole routine. There's a couple breaks in between to rest. We're gonna start with the 4-minute block, and that is our warm up. So we're gonna go right into the interval format, but the first few exercises are still considered the warm up. So let me just get my timer pulled up here. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is cat and cow, bird dog rather. So you're in this cat and cow position. You're on your hands and knees. You're gonna reach the opposite arm and leg long. And then when I cue you, all you're gonna do is bend the elbow to knee. You're gonna round the spine, tap the 2 points, and then lengthen all the way out. We're gonna start that in 3, 2, and 1. So I have my right arm, left leg lengthened. I'm gonna bend the elbow to knee, round the spine, and then lengthen all the way back out. I'm going really slow and pushing away from the mat with my left hand. And then really trying to connect the elbow and knee, squeeze those 2 points together. I want to avoid sinking down into my left shoulder. Keep really pushing up away from the mat and scooping the belly button up towards the spine as you exhale. I'm looking at my knee as I bend the elbow and knee, and then looking right at the top of my mat as I lengthen the arm and leg. We have 10 seconds here, waking up the spine, waking up the abdominals and the backside body. We have 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. So we have a 15-second rest. You can sit back to the child's pose, take any stretch or movement. And we're gonna do that same thing on the second side. We have about 5 seconds, back to hands and knees, opposite arm and leg. And we start in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Exhale, bend the knee to elbow, round the spine. And then inhale, lengthen the arm and leg. Big exhale, tuck, curl and round. And inhale, reach back out. So with my right hand, my stabilizing arm, my fingers are spread really wide, and I'm pressing evenly through all 5 fingers. My left arm, the one that's lifted, my palm is facing inward, and my pinky is toward the ground, and my thumb is toward the ceiling. Make that connection point, elbow to knee every time you exhale, and try to round the spine as much as you can. And when you lengthen the leg back, avoid lifting it so high that your back is arching. Think of reaching it long rather than high. And we're here for just 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so up on your feet for the next one. It's 1 1/4 squat. So my feet are hip distance apart. I'm gonna come down into a squat. I have 1 pulse and then 1 full range. We're gonna start in 4 seconds. I'm gonna put my hands in prayer in 3, 2, and 1. Come into a squat. We come up like 4 inches, lower back down, and then stand all the way up and go back down to the squat. A little lift, lower, and rise, and come down. So they're pretty slow, controlled movements. Still in the warm-up phase here, so just getting the body moving, getting the blood flowing, getting that heart rate up. Keep the chest lifted as you rise to standing. You're going up and down, and then standing all the way up and back down. Press the palms together when they're at heart center and keep equal weight through all 4 corners of your feet. Abs are strong, protecting the low back. We're here for 5 seconds. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Okay, last exercise of the warm-up, feet wide. We're gonna go into a really low sumo squat. We're gonna twist to one side, come back to prayer position, stand, and then do the other side. I don't have to touch the ground if I can't go that low, it's okay. We start in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna squat, twist to my right arm goes up, back to prayer, and then stand up. Butt goes back, chest goes forward, rotate, keeping the back really flat. So super important that I am not rounding my back as I twist. I'm just opening the chest up to the side. Twist open, back to center, and rise. So your spine is in that diagonal position. Again, you do not have to touch all the way down to the floor. If it feels like the back is rounding, then just come up a little bit higher. My hand is like maybe a palm distance away from the ground. And then the other one is reaching straight to the ceiling. We're here for 5 seconds. We're coming side lying in 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna come down to the mat. We're starting our glute and oblique block here. So I'm gonna come onto my left forearm. First variation, leg lifts, but for the first 2, my leg is pointed. For the third one, I'm gonna flex the foot. We start in 3, 2, 1. So I'm lifting the leg, point, point, flex. Keep lifting, point, point, flex. First 2 are pointed, third one is flexed. Point, point, flex. And you're just pulsing that leg up. Your leg is the only thing moving. Your hips are really square. I'm driving the elbow down into the mat, keeping my abs really strong. Point, point, flex, keeping the leg parallel. So my big toe is pointing downward to keep my leg from turning out. Point, point, and flex. Keep pulsing. Point, point, and flex. Now the side bodies are long, so there's no shortening of the waistline. It's only the leg moving. Keep working. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, next one is oblique. So this block, we switch from butt to obliques, butt to obliques. This next one, we're gonna start with the legs long. We're gonna press up to a side plank and then lower the hip back down. We're gonna start with this arm straight in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna press onto my palm, look towards that top hand, and then lower the hip, keep looking at the palm. Lift up, push into the palm. So I'm side bending and I'm rotating. I'm squeezing my bottom side obliques to lift up off the mat. So it's not a whole lot of work in my arm. It's really the core that's lifting me. I'm pushing into my feet and my palm to help. It's mostly the core muscles that are working to lift me up. Squeeze the glutes, inner thighs, side abdominals. We have 15 seconds and we take a rest. We're gonna go back into sideline glute work. 10 seconds here, go slow with these, no need to rush. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to sideline. So next one, we're gonna point forward once, flex the foot, go back twice. So we point forward, flex back, point forward, flex back, in 3, 2, and 1. Toes pointed, sweep the leg forward, flex it, pulse it back twice. You go point forward, flex back twice. Point forward, and 2 pulses back. My leg is staying on the same level, so it cannot lift and lower. It just goes front and back. When I point, my toes are curled, kind of like you're rounding the foot. When I flex, my foot is flat. I'm sweeping my heel back. Point forward and flex back. This one, I'm feeling the side of the leg. I'm feeling my calf muscles, feeling muscles around the ankles working, my bottom shoulder, my bottom side obliques. A lot of action happening on this simple movement. Point forward, flex back twice, keeping the hips stacked in square. We have 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back to side plank, thread the needle. You could do this from the hands or from the elbow, and you could also stay on the knees. For this one, we're gonna twist, top arm under the side body, and right back up. Feet can be staggered or stacked. I'm gonna come to the elbow. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Top arm twist under the side body, and then lift back, look at the palm. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open it back up. So I'm pushing my elbow and my fist in to the mat as I twist my top arm underneath the side body, like I'm trying to lift my bottom hip up even higher. Feel that bottom side oblique shorten, engage as you twist, and then reach and look up toward the ceiling. So legs staggered is the most intense option, or sorry, leg stacked is the most intense option. Leg staggered is going to be a little bit nicer. And if you like to come down to that bottom knee, modify there as well. We have 5 seconds. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Back to side lying. If you want to pick it up a notch on this last one, come up onto your knee instead. I'm going to stay down on my elbow. So we're going circles. And we're going to do just 45 seconds one direction, or sorry, half of the 45 one direction. We start in 3, 2, and 1. So circle the leg, We're gonna be here for half of the 45-second interval, and then we'll switch. So they're really tiny circles. My hips are not moving, my abs are drawn in. And again, if you're not feeling a whole lot in this side lying position, turn your big toe down towards the ground. You should feel this a lot in the side of the hip. And you can also come up onto that hand and knee position so you're higher off the mat, more intensity. Let's reverse the circles. We're about halfway there. Keep going here. Keep the abdominals drawn in. Okay, our next oblique exercise is an oblique crunch. We're going to be on our back. We're working the left oblique, so we're going to turn the knees to the right in 3, 2, and 1. So on your back, I'm going to take the hands behind the head and just twist my knees to the right side. So when I crunch up, my left side oblique is engaging. So my knees are to the right. I'm going to lift my chest straight up rather than forward in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm lifting straight up and coming back down. Exhale straight up, inhale straight down. So I'm lifting my sternum up toward the ceiling, up and slightly forward, keeping the knees to the right, elbows out wide, exhaling to lift all the way off the mat. I want both scapula to come off of my mat, and I'm about halfway there. We have 20 seconds to go. Notice how every time you lift, you can come a little bit higher. That left side rib to hip space shorten as you lift and lengthen as you lower. We have 8 seconds left. We're going into quadruped, hands and knees in 3, 2, and 1. So quadruped position, hands and knees. Our next one, we're going to do a hydrant to a kick back. So I'm going to rotate my leg out. I'm going to kick it straight back, bend it out to the side, and then rotate it in. So I go out, kick back, bend, and rotate in. We start in 3, 2, and 1. So I go out to the hydrant, kick the heel straight back, bend the knee back wide, and then rotate it down to the mat. Rotate out, kick it back, bend it wide, and rotate back in. And keeping equal weight in my palms. Still working that right leg. So my right leg opens, pushes back, bends wide, and rotates in. My foot is flexed the whole time. And when I drive that heel back, it's like I'm trying to close a door. It's a powerful push back. Keep the navel lifted up, abs are strong. That will help you to protect the low back so that it's not arching and we're not allowing the ribs to flare open. Keep going, we have 5 seconds. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next one is a plank. I'm gonna go to high plank position. Again, working left side oblique, so I'm taking my left leg up. I'm gonna tuck and twist it across the body, lift it back up, and set it down. Same leg, lift, twist, lift, tap down in 3, 2, 1. Lift your left leg up, twist the torso, knee to elbow, lift the leg up, and then tap the foot down. Lift back up, twist, lift, and tap it down. So your right leg has the majority of your weight most of the time. That left leg has barely any weight as it taps down. It comes right back off the mat. Lift, twist, lift, and tap. Lift, twist, lift, and tap. Now when I rotate, I want my left knee to actually try to touch the elbow. So I'm shifting my shoulders forward to try to make that connection. My back is rounding, right leg super straight. We have 5 seconds. Get ready to rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the mat. Okay, so next one we have a glute kick back. We're gonna start from the hydrant. We're just gonna kick back and bend. Kick back and bend. So we're taking out the rotation part. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick that right heel straight back and then bend it wide. So your leg is turned out the whole time. Your right knee and toe are pointing out to the side. Again, keep the ears in line with your shoulders. Your right foot flexed the whole time. You should feel this into the side and underneath of your right glute, and then feel the left side body working to stabilize. We're here for 20 more seconds. We have 1 more oblique exercise, and then we are going to go back to that warm-up set that we started with before we do the other side. So 1 more oblique exercise, and then we're done with this part. 5 seconds, keep driving that heel back. We rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, next one, we're going back to a plank, but I'm gonna take the right knee, or sorry, the left knee to the left elbow. So that left leg comes out to the left side and back to plank. You can do it low or high. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. My left knee comes out to tap my left elbow and then step back to a plank. Left knee touches the left elbow, back to plank. So I'm shifting forward onto my right toes to get the knee and elbow to touch. That space between my left rib and hip shortens, engages as I take that knee out wide to the side. So I'm trying to bring my knee and my ankle out wide. My shin bone is parallel to the wall on my left. Shifting forward, shifting back to plank. 15 seconds, pelvis stays tucked, back is rounded, pushing away from the mat. 10 seconds to go. Last part here, we get a little rest in 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a rest. So that was our glute and oblique sequence on one side. We did the right side glute and the left oblique. We're gonna go back to the warm-up set, so back to bird dog in 5 seconds, and then we will do the whole sequence on the other side. So I'm gonna go left leg, right arm in 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee to elbow, tuck and round, and lengthen the spine, reach back out. Exhale, tuck and round, and inhale, lengthen. So 45 seconds here, back to the very first part of our class. Feel how much the abs are working to round the spine. So make it an abdominal exercise to round. Keep going there, 15 more seconds. Push away from the mat with that left hand. Drive the bra line, the mid-back, up through the ceiling as you tap the elbow to knee. You're trying to separate, create more space between the scapula. We have 4, 3, 2, and rest. You can sit back, take a child's pose. You can open your door if you're hot and sweaty, like me over here. We're gonna do the other side. We're gonna take that right leg, left arm in 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift the opposite arm and leg. Exhale, bend knee to elbow, tap them together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck and round. And inhale, lengthen. So all 5 fingers spread wide on that right hand. My palm is pushing into the mat. Make that connection of the inside of your elbow to the inside of your knee. Squeeze those 2 points together before you lengthen back out. Remember, the leg is not lifting that high. I want to feel the contraction of my glute and hamstring as I lengthen the leg back, rather than my leg lifting so high that my low back is taking over and doing the work. If you feel the low back as you lengthen the leg, try to bring the leg lower and find a deeper connection to your abs and your glute. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Back up on our feet. We have that 1 1/4 squat. So 1/4 and 1 full range. Get ready, 8 seconds. Feet are hip distance. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down into the squat. We go up 1/4 of the way, back down, rise all the way up, and back down. So back is flat. I'm in that diagonal position. My butt goes back, chest stays up. 1/4 squat, 1 full squat. Keep the navel pulling back as you stand, and then tuck the hips forward at the same time. So you're in neutral, and then you're in that little tug at the top. As you lower, neutral arch in the low back, and as you rise, tuck the hips forward. Think of squeezing your sit bones together, really get into those glutes, so it's not all thighs. You have front and back of the leg working with the squat. Keep going here. 10 seconds to go. We'll get that 15-second rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Okay, take a rest. We're gonna go back into that sumo squat to twist. Remember, on these, make sure the back is flat. We are not rounding, we're keeping the chest up. We're gonna start in 4, hands to prayer, 3, 2, 1. Wide legs, squat, twist, open the arms, back to prayer, and then stand up. Squat, butt goes back, twist, hands to prayer, and rise up. So nice flat spine the whole way. Keep reaching the chest up and forward. And when you stand, squeeze your sit bones, tuck those hips forward. Feel your glutes activate. So last 45 here. Then we're gonna go through that single side sequence again. We're gonna go left glute and right oblique. Okay, we have 5 seconds here. We rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back down onto the mat. We're gonna go side lying, right elbow down, left leg up. First one, we're gonna point, and flex, pulsing the leg up. 5 seconds, we pulse it the whole time in 3, 2, 1. So we point, flex, point, flex. Every movement is a pulse. It's pulsing the leg the whole time. Point, and flex. My left leg is the only thing moving. Check in with your foot. Make sure that your the bones on the top of your feet are pointing straight forward rather than up to the ceiling, so that we're not turning the left leg out. If anything, it will feel like it's turned in. Check the hips. They should be stacked. Shoulders as well. So you want to bring the eyes back forward once you find that foot position. Try to look straight ahead. That will help with the neck alignment. Point, flex. Keep the left leg straight the whole time. 5 seconds. We rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one is that side bend press up. So I'm going to start here with my legs straight. I'm going to come up into that side plank twist, roll it way harder on this side, and then I'm going to lower right back down. If you want to modify that, do it from your knees. We're going to start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we press up, twist, reach, and then tap the hips back down. Exhale, lift, twist. Inhale, right back down. So I'm squeezing my bottom side obliques to lift me off the mat, really pressing the palm down as I reach that opposite arm towards the corner where the wall and the ceiling meet. Side bending, rotating, sliding off the mat. Try to stay in place here as best as you can. We have 15 seconds. Remember, you do not have to go fast on these. 10 seconds to go. We're going to go back to side lying in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that rest. Come back to side lying. Remember, if you want to take it up to the hand and the knee, you can do it up here as well. It will be more intense. I'm going to stay down here. We're going point forward, flex back twice. In 3, 2, 1. Toes pointed. Sweep the leg forward. Flex your foot. Go back twice. And then point. Go forward, flex, and sweep back twice. So I like to keep my hand on my hip or like across my pelvis, either at the front or back, so I could feel when my low back and my hips start moving. It's actually a really small movement with the legs so that my hips aren't moving. So just know that it doesn't have to be really big to be effective. You want to feel really stable in your center. So I'm going back like maybe 4 or 5 inches behind the midline, and I'm going forward a little bit further than that. I have more range of motion forward, definitely less range of motion on the way back. So just check in with that low back, your front side body. Are those spaces staying the same? Are they shortening? You want to avoid letting them collapse or shorten. Go ahead and rest. We're going to come up into thread the needle. So you could do this next one from your elbow or from your palm. That one where you take the top arm, twist it underneath the side body, and open it right back up. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to come onto the forearm, lift to a side plank, we twist, tuck, and open it back up. Exhale, tuck, twist. Inhale, open it back up. So if you're on the forearm, you're pressing evenly into the elbow and the wrist. If you're up on the hand, it can be a lot of pressure on that wrist joint. So if you need to come down and rest, absolutely do that. Listen to your body. We want to make sure that we're not sinking down into the wrist joint. You're pushing the palm down and lifting yourself up out of that space. Every time you tuck the top arm beneath, think of lifting your bottom hip up even higher off the mat. We have 7 seconds to go. We're going to go back to side lying one more time in 3, 2, and 1. Back to side lying. We have circles next, so you can come up onto your hands and knee if you like to for the last one, or you can stay down on the elbow and the hip. We're going to circle for half the duration, one direction. We will switch halfway through in 3, 2, and 1. Toes are pointed, tiny circles. I'm lifting the leg above hip level. So I want to make sure that it's not down any lower than my hip. It's higher than the hip as it circles. My big toes are pointing down, heel is lifting up to keep parallel. Pull the navel back and push that right elbow down into the mat. Get ready to reverse in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and reverse that. We're halfway there. So this is the last part of side lying glute work. The next exercise is going to be that oblique crunch. So we're on our back. We're going to twist our knees to the left and lift the chest straight upward. We have 8 seconds left. Keep that leg turned in so it stays parallel. Hips stacked. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, on your back, our knees are going to go to the left this time so we can target the right side of the abdominals. Hands are behind the head. Chin is off the chest. We're going to lift in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we lift straight up and come back down all the way. Exhale, pull all the way up. Inhale, right back down. So I'm articulating my spine both ways, off the mat and back down. Exhale, curl and pause. Inhale, roll down. You're lifting your sternum straight upward. So your legs are twisted to one side, but your spine is centered. Elbows stay wide. And we're here for 20 more seconds. We're gonna go quadruped next. We have the left leg hydrant to kick back. 10 seconds here. Keep breathing, exhale, lift. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so hands and knees. We're gonna do that hydrant to kick back. So you're gonna rotate the leg out to the side, kick it straight back, bend it, and then rotate it in. We're gonna start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So left leg rotates out, kick straight back, bend the knee wide, and rotate back in. Keep equal weight through your palms. Rotate that left shin bone out towards the side wall. So you have a 90-degree angle, both at the hip and the knee joint. Try to get that knee up to hip height, drive the heel back. That leg is turned out the whole time until you come back to start position. It's only parallel when you start. Then you rotate it out, keep it turned out as you kick back. So the whole upper body is stable. I can feel a lot of work in my abdominals here just to stabilize so that I'm not sinking into the right hip. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and rest. We have that plank to crossbody knee tuck next. We're working right side of the core, so we're going to lift the right leg, tuck it to the left elbow, lift it up, and tap it down. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the right leg, tap it to the left elbow, shift forward, lift back up, tap it down. Lift, twist, lift, and tap. Lift, twist, lift, and tap. Now I can feel, now that we've worked the right leg, I can feel the right glute and hamstring working to elevate the leg. So we get a leg work, upper body work, core, obliques. We're doing full body here with this plank. Keep going. We're over halfway. We have just 15 seconds. I know it's a long plank to be on a single leg. Keep that left one strong and straight. So your quads, your thigh muscles, working on that left leg. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so back to quadruped, hands and knees. The next one, we're going to start in the hydrant, and we're going to kick that heel back and bend the knee wide. So just that one variation in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start with the knee out. You're going to kick the heel back and bend it wide. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, bend it wide. So when you bend the knee, I want you to bring that heel away from your butt. Bring it out to the side. Exhale, lengthen the leg. Inhale, bend it. Avoid letting your hips shift over to the right. They're probably going to try to as your muscles fatigue. Notice if you try to shift your body over to the left 1 inch, how much harder it is, how much more stability you need to find from the core to keep the hips and shoulders square. We have 15 seconds. Inhale, bend. Powerful squeeze back. Straighten the leg all the way. Drive that heel through the wall. 8 seconds to go. We have one more plank in 5. We rest in 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so last plank, we're going to take that right knee to the right elbow. So the knee goes outside the body. We're going to do that in 8 seconds. Last plank here. You can go hands or elbows. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right knee, right elbow. Tap it, and then set the foot back down. Tap the knee to elbow, back to your plank. So I'm shifting forward as I bend the knee, shifting back as I straighten the leg. My elbow goes, or my knee rather, goes to the outside of my right elbow. Hinge forward, hinge back. Shift onto the toes and then drive that left heel back. So you get a nice calf stretch as you drive that left heel back. Little ankle mobility as you shift forward. You have 15 seconds to go. Pretty slow speed here, no rush. 10 seconds, all 10 fingers wide. We're going to take a rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so we're going to pause the timer. 30 minutes straight through, no rest. Okay, now we're going to pause. Grab some water, towel off, take a second right there, and then we'll move on. Okay, the next part is going to be back and abs. So we're going to be prone and supine. Prone is face down, supine is face up. So you're going to be flipping back and forth a lot on this one. Every other exercise is face down. Every other one is face up. So I'm going to show you in transition what the next exercise is. We have 45 on, 15 off. I'll show you during the 15 seconds what is next. The first one I will show you now. You're going to be on your belly. Your arms are straight forward with your palms facing the ceiling. You're going to circle the arms back. As you do that, flip your palms up so your thumbs come in towards each other. And then you're going to circle the arms back forward, flip your palms up. So pinkies together at the top, thumbs together at the back. You're doing that from a prone position. So you are here, your legs are down, they're not lifted, but your chest and arms are lifted. So you're going to be in that Superman position. We're going to start this next round. Same format. I'm just going to move my mat forward a little bit so I'm not hitting that reformer. And we will start this in 5 seconds. You're on your belly, knees are lifted, big toes are pressing down gently. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So my palms are facing up. I'm going to circle the arms around, flip the palms up. Circle the arms forward, flip your palms up. So every time at the top and at the bottom, the palms are facing the ceiling. Keep the legs straight. I'm gently pushing the inside arches of my feet into the mat. My knees are lifted, my glutes are squeezed like crazy to help support my low back. Now, as I reach my arms back, I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together as I reach my fingertips back behind the toes. So my fingertips are reaching all the way back, lifting my chest, connecting the scapula. Neck is long, abs are tight. We have 6 seconds. We're going on our back in 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back, we have a butterfly crunch. So soles of the feet together, knees wide, hands are behind the head, elbows wide. Again, we're gonna lift straight up rather than forward. We start in 5, hands behind the head, feet squeezed together. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straight up, inhale all the way down. Exhale, straight up, inhale all the way down. Keep the soles of your feet pressed together. You have a $100 bill in between your feet. Elbows stay pretty wide. Exhale when you lift, pushing all that air out of your lungs. Draw the navel down as you lift the sternum to the ceiling. Slight tuck of the chin to protect the neck. And you're using your fingertips lightly on the back of your head as well to support the neck. 15 seconds, and then we're going to be back down on our belly. The next one is a cobra. Keep going here. Couple more reps. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to show you for my knees again. The next one, you're going to keep the chest lifted. All you're doing is bending the elbows, lengthening the arms. You're going to make 2 fists as you bend, open palms as you lengthen. On your belly, arms up, chest up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bend the elbows, make 2 fists, and then lengthen the arms, open your palms. So my chest stays up the whole time for this one as well.
I really want to say yes.
My sit bones are squeezed together. So even though my legs aren't lifted,
Why?
they're still active. My quads are tight, my glutes are tight. Navel is lifting, keeping the gaze down
Maybe
towards the top of that mat.
It is funny because I don't want to keep it and it's going to get adopted. Like it's a cute dog.
Elbows together as you pull. You have 15 seconds to go here.
I promise you it's going to leave because I don't want a big
So all
dog.
these exercises you only have to do one time, working the same muscles but different variations.
It's just going to be like temporarily like babysitting.
3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Star crunch is next. So you're going to start with your arms and legs out really wide. You're in a big X, you're in like dead man's pose. Then you're going to lift
I'm not
the chest
keeping it. It doesn't matter. It's
fill
just
up
for a
into a
few
ball,
weeks while
and
it's a
open it right
baby.
back up. So you're going to start, and you're up in this
You
little
just
ball.
need-
You start in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, curl everything in. Inhale, open everything wide. Exhale, lift, curl it in. Inhale, lengthen. So shoulder blades come off the mat. Legs come to tabletop. Shin tucks to the chest. I'm looking at my belly button as I come up into this little ball, and then looking straight to the ceiling as I
I
lower.
don't want the dog either. That's why it's
Body.
temporary.
Rest back onto the mat as I lower,
I want
and
it.
then re-engaging everything each time I come up. Gently pressing the lower back into the mat as I tuck the chin to the chest.
This type of
12 seconds left.
We
We're
just
gonna be back on our belly.
for a few weeks until it gets adopted and gets its
Couple
strong.
more reps. We have 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so back to face down. We have a prone back up. So what we're gonna do here is just keep the arms in goalposts. All you're doing is lifting your chest, lowering your chest. Your legs are gonna stay down the whole time. We start in 3, palms touch the mat, 2 and 1. So I'm gonna lift my chest and arms and then just lower down. My upper body is lifting and lowering.
No,
My low back and
that.
everything below is
Jackie
super
offers
stable.
that.
So I'm moving from the rib cage and above, no lower than my ribs. So I'm arching from the mid back to about the bra line area. Not a huge movement because I'm not moving my whole spine to the upper part. These are very easy to do wrong. Great ways to do them correctly, again, is to really squeeze your sit bones. Keep your glutes active and your pubic bone press gently down into the mat. That way your low back can't really move. And you'll feel this coming more in the mid back area. Keep going here. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay. Last one here for our abs. We are doing bicycle crunch with double leg stretch. So you're going to go into a bicycle, come back center, go through a full round of double leg stretch. Then you bicycle the other side and double leg stretch. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to twist left, come center, reach my arms back, legs forward, circle the arms, take the hands behind the head. Twist right, come back center, double leg stretch, twist left, come back center, double leg stretch, and twist right. Come back center, double leg stretch. My chest stays up the whole time. Twist, come center, lengthen, and circle. Twist, come center, lengthen, and circle the arms. Keep going. We have 15 seconds. Chin to chest, lift higher off the mat. Twist, center, lengthen, circle. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and rest. Lower all the way back down. And we are going into our balance work. So we're going to come up to standing. I'm going to pause this timer. Next one, we're going 2 different variations. The hands are behind the head. We're going to step the right leg back, twist left. I'm going to come back up to standing, balance on that left leg, and twist right. So I step back, twist to my front leg, and then step up, twist to my front leg. I'll show you from the side one time. I'm going to step back, twist to the front leg, come up, find my balance, twist to the other direction. We're going 45 on the right, 45 on the left, 3 times through. It's a lot of sneaky hidden cardio work as well because you're changing your levels up and down a lot. Let's start with the hands behind the head. We're going to step the right leg back first. We start this in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to step the right leg back, both knees bend. Twist left, come center. Now rise up slow, right leg in tabletop, twist right, come center. Right leg back, both knees bend, twist left, come center. Rise up, find your balance, twist right, come center. So if you are on a flat floor, wood floor, or tile, this is gonna be a lot nicer. If you are on a carpet or a squishy mat, it is gonna be a lot more intense. So you can make it more or less supported if you need to change the intensity. Keep going here, you guys. We have a couple more reps. So 45 on, we'll take a 15-second rest in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Shake it out. Take a second, 45 seconds on, 15 off. We're going to do that 6 times through. Get ready to start on the other side. We're going to step that left leg back in 3, 2, and 1. So I step the left leg back. Twist right, come center. Left leg up, twist left, come center. Step back, rotate, come center. Step up, rotate, come center. So it's 6 movements. Step back, twist, return. Step up, twist, return. Keep the elbows out wide the entire time. Go nice and slow. Very good, you guys. You have 10 seconds left. Awesome, Jen. Find a speed that works for you. We're here for 5 seconds. We rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times each side. So right leg stepping back in 10. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so right leg steps back, twist left, come center. Right leg to tabletop, twist right, come center. Step back, twist left, come center. Step up, twist right, come center. So we have legs, core, arms are working just to keep the hands here. I have the thumbs at the base of my skull, my fingertips just lightly on the back of my head, creating a little bit of support for the neck, reminding me where to keep my head in line with the rest of my spine. Trying to keep those hips square the entire time. We have 7 seconds left. Keep going. And 3, 2, 1, and let it rest. Shake those arms out. So we're halfway there. We're gonna do left side again, left leg stepping back, and then we have one more round through both sides. Get ready to start. Left leg is stepping back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So step back, twist right, come center. Step up, twist left, come center. Step back into the lunge really deep. So I want your back leg back so far that you have 90 degrees at your knee and hip joints. Twist, come center, step back. When you step back and when you step up, your shoulders remain stacked right over your hips. So that means your body's vertical pretty much the whole time. We just want to avoid hinging for this one. Stay upright through the torso. Just a lot of rotation. We have 10 seconds. As you get more comfortable and start to work these stabilizing muscles more in the ankle, you'll start to be able to move a little faster. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have one more round through on each side. Okay, get ready. We have 5 seconds. 2 more minutes here. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna step the right leg back. Twist left, come up, and then twist right. Come center. Step back, twist left, come center, step up, twist right, come center. So last time here on this side, when you twist, make sure that your eyes are to eye level. So when you're standing, that's gonna be higher than when you're in the lunge. That will be a lower level. Make sure that we're not allowing the chin to drop down or round. We have about 10 seconds left here. Step back, twist, come center, step up, twist, come center. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, last set, we'll step the left leg back first. 10 seconds and we start. Get ready, 5 seconds, hands behind the head, and 4, 3, 2, last time here. Step the left leg back, twist right, come center, come to standing, twist left, and center. Back, rotate, center, up, rotate, center. So every time I stand up, I'm really powering off this front leg and squeezing my glute and quads. My thighs and my butt muscles are working to power me up to that strong, stable position before I rotate. Keep going here. We have 15 seconds. Keep the eyes up to eye level. Very helpful for balance. Looking down, we tend to go down. We want to stay balanced here. So we'll look up, keep the neck aligned. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, so we have one more part here. We're going to go through this series of 5. It's 5 minutes, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You guys all know the series of 5, so I'm going to go through it with you. And in between, during the 15-second rest, you can always look and I'll demo what the next one is. First one is single leg stretch. So you're on your back. You're going to take one leg to tabletop, one leg straight forward. We're going to pull this leg in towards us twice. Exhale, exhale, switch. Get ready to start, and I'll cue you through as we get going. We start in 3, chest up, in 2, and 1. Grab behind the right leg, left leg goes forward. We pull, pull, switch. Switch, switch. So it's 2 short, choppy exhale breaths. Push the air out of your lungs. Now that top leg, the bent one, is the one that you're pulling in towards you twice. Try to keep your bottom leg still so it does not bounce. My top leg is pulling in twice as the straight one stays straight. So I have to really squeeze my quads and keep that leg perfectly straight or else it's probably gonna bounce. Keep going here. I'm trying to reach for my ankles. Shoulder blades off the mat. Chin slightly tucked. We have 8 seconds. Toes pointed. Get ready to rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. If your hip flexors are feeling on fire, come into a couple of bridges. That's a good stretch for these muscles here. Next one is the same, except both legs are straight. We're gonna grab behind the calf. We pull, pull, switch. Only the top leg gets the extra pull. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull, pull, switch. 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 So the closer I grab towards my heel, the more challenging this is because I have to lift up higher. If I want it nicer, I'm gonna grab behind my thigh or my knee, or even go back to the first variation. This series of 5 is a progression. So if we get to a part where you're like, oh, hell no, Sam, then go back to the previous variation, and that is going to be your regression. So you always have a layer you could take off if you need to. Only the top leg gets that extra pull. Feel the stretch in the hamstring as you pull the leg towards you. Keep going. We have 7 seconds to go. We get a 15-second rest in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay. So next variation, legs are scissoring, but we're gonna lift and twist. So I'm twisting towards the top leg, just like a bicycle, but my legs are straight. We start in 3, legs up, 2, and 1, chest up. I'm gonna keep my left leg up, twist left, drop the right leg, and switch, and switch. Toes are pointed, elbows are wide. The bones on the top of my feet are pointing straight up to the ceiling rather than out to the side. Go slow. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist. Use that strong exhale breath to twist you deeper. Scapula are lifted off the mat. Rotate further and further with each rep. So find something to look at when you twist, and then the next time you go that direction, look further past that point. Twist deeper. Increase the range of motion. Come up higher. You only have to do every exercise once. Make it your best. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, 2 more. We have double leg stretch and we have double straight leg stretch. Double leg stretch we've done before, but we're gonna do this without the bicycle in between. So the arms go forward, arms go back, legs go forward, circle the arms, tuck the knee. 3, 2, 1. Legs forward, arms back. Circle the arms, pull those knees in. My knees are staying squeezed together. My ankles are staying squeezed together. The fingers, the webbing of my fingers are glued together. Keeping strong, straight arms, strong wrists and palms can help you feel more work down your side bodies, in your arms, in your back. Keep the low back glued. Even if bringing the legs higher helps you to do that, bring those legs higher. They don't have to be super low, especially in the end of this workout. We've done a ton of core and quite a lot of back work as well. So if the back is feeling fatigued, bring those legs up higher so you can really keep that area protected and pressing downward. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Okay, 1 more exercise is double straight leg stretch. Heels are together, toes are apart. Your chest is going to be up. We're just lowering, lifting the legs. You could do hands behind the head, down by your sides, whatever feels good. We start in 3, 2, 1. Lift the chest. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, squeeze the heels and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze your heels and lift. Now, every time your legs come up to the ceiling, draw that navel down. I'm looking right at my belly button. And again, I'm not allowing the legs to go down so far that my back arches or pinches or takes over. I'm feeling it all in the front side body here, in my core, in my quads, my inner thighs. I'm feeling it in my hip flexors. We are working those here as well. We have 15 seconds to go. Keep the neck supported. Stay lifted. This is the last 10 seconds of your workout. Get ready to rest. We have 8 seconds left. Let's go 2 more reps. And 1 more rep. And hug it in and let it rest. Grab behind your thighs. We're going to go right into our stretch. Lengthen the left leg all the way. Wrap your hands behind your right thigh. Your left palm goes to the outside of your right knee. We're going to pull the right leg across the body and then reach the right arm out like a T, looking towards the right palm, and then tapping the right toe, big toe, down to the mat. So I'm rotating my spine, stretching my chest, my back, my lower back area. Big rotation. Let's go ahead and come back to center. We're going to take that right leg straight to the ceiling. Point the toes and just roll the ankle a few times, stretching out the shin, the calf, the ankle. Just go for 1 or 2 rolls in each direction. And then come into a figure 4. Bend the right leg and lift the left knee off the mat. We're going to wrap the hands behind the left thigh. Make sure that you're not pulling on top of the knee joint. That can compress your knee joint. You always want to grab behind the thigh. I like to rock side to side in this one. Kind of move around and find where you feel the stretch the most. And then switch. We'll take the left leg, bend it, and then take the right palm to the outside of the left thigh. Left arm goes out like a T. You're gonna pull the the left leg across the body until the big toe touches. Towards your left hand. Try to keep both scapula on the mat. And then come back to center. Wrap your hands behind the left thigh, lengthen it. You can grab behind the thigh or the calf, whatever is accessible. Roll the ankle a few times in each direction. Feel the difference between your right and your left one. And then let's figure 4. Bend the left leg, cross it over the right thigh. Make sure that your hands go behind the right thigh. You can rock side to side. Take a second right there. Stretch out those legs. You had a ton of glute work today. All right, you guys, go ahead and come up out of that stretch when you are ready. You guys are all finished. Awesome work. Thank you for joining me today. Same time on Thursday. I'm going to starting this week, starting on this class right now, the links are going to be the same every week. So it's like a reoccurring class. So if you have the link for today, it's going to be the same link every Tuesday. You can continue to message me if you want to be added, but you're going to be automatically in the class once you just click that link. And then for Thursday, it will be the same thing. So for this week, let me know if you want in on the Thursday class, and I'll send you that link. It will be the same for every Thursday. And then again, working on the website, I'm doing all of this stuff myself, and it's freaking hard. So give me patience with the website. Eventually, you'll be able to sign yourself up and all that stuff. So if you guys have any questions, requests, anything, let me know. If you want to donate, my Venmo is SamBell22. If you're unable to donate, even just a recommendation, a reference, referral would be really appreciated. Again, I hope to see you guys soon and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.